In the last 2 years, the Horn of Africa has seen little or no rainfall. It has been the worst drought in over 60 years. With tens of thousands of lives lost and more than 14 million affected, the resulting famine has proven devastating.
In Somalia, every other family had lost people on this journey. This journey that a lot of families have taken from, be it from Kismayo to Mogadishu, be it from Lower Juba to Mogadishu, Bay and Bokol, wherever they've come from in Somalia and they've come to Mogadishu, they've gone through a horrific journey.
qoryoolay beerley ma laha mase xoolo dhaqato Mombasa ka imaatay ma soo lugaysa mase baa waraasaashi waa soo lugay meel wax baa ku soo raacmaale meeqa maalmood ay ku qaadatay caawo waa soo lugay 15 caawo caruur qoyskaaga meequu ka koobnaa 10 ruux wato toban ruux oo isu maqadaha wadatay tobankii qof maxaa kaaga soo haray dhexda kaaga haray ma jira dhintay adiga waxaan u jeedaa inaad bugtinayso maxaa kaa gaaray xabad miya iga soo dhaaway kana lugtigeeda kaasoo waana ku soo lugaysa
We saw children that had lost their parents and they're 6 months, 1 year, 2 years old. They literally don't know what's happening. Some of these children still think that their parents are going to come. No one's had the heart to tell them that their parents have died.
Distribution began in Mogadishu in IDP camps in the region of Somalia that had the highest number of internally displaced people. Distribution of aid included essential food items, medical supplies and shelter.
Momin and I are here today in this camp in Mogadishu. We're here to help this family with this tent that they've made. As you can see, these tents are made out of twigs and pieces of cloth that they can find around the camp. Sometimes it's their own clothing, sometimes it's just dust bags that they found and they just cut up and put around the tent. What we're going to do is we're going to give this family a Muslim-made shelter pack. This is basically some polythene sheeting which will help cover the tent, it'll cover it, it'll protect it from rain, light wind, and it'll give them more shelter so they can have a bit of privacy in their temporary home, inshallah.
They're going through extreme hardship, but they're fighting together to get over it. And that's how I remember the morale of the Somali people. Different families that had gone through similar difficulties were starting to rebuild their lives.
Since Muslim Aid rushed to the assistance of the drought affected in early June, more than 100,000 people have received food aid and non-food items. More than 300,000 have received health aid. Muslim Aid is covering 18 mother and child clinics in South Somalia and Somaliland, 48 health posts in rural villages of South and Central Somalia, 10 tuberculosis clinics in Somalia and Somaliland, 2 mobile clinics, 18 supplementary therapeutic centres in South Somalia, and 12 outpatient treatment centres. We are also currently running education programs of 2 forms. 1 formal education school in Kismayo, 1 college in Bosaso, Puntland, 36 primary schools of 2 classrooms each for IDP children, and 24 child-friendly spaces in Mogadishu. This has benefited 12,000 people. In the area of water and sanitation, Muslim Aid is now rehabilitating and upgrading 60 wells in Kismayo and surrounding villages, and constructing 22 new shallow wells in Puntland and South Somalia, working to end the water scarcity and provide clean water to more than 30,000 internally displaced people and hosting communities. And this November, we implemented one of the biggest measles and polio immunization programs to vaccinate 740,000 children in Mogadishu.
The money raised being used in Somalia has fed over 100,000 families. Over 300,000 people have gone through our health camps in Somalia. Young children such as baby Abdullah, who is severely malnourished, is helping him reach one of our therapeutic feeding centres where he's able to go through our wet feed program, and after 2 weeks he'll be able to start taking food in via the normal route. It's helping Sister Aisha, who lives in a very rural area of Somalia, deliver a baby where the closest hospital is 200 kilometers away. It's helping Brother Abdul Rahman, who's a farmer who's had to leave his farm. He's in the IDP camp right now. We're providing him with tools, seeds, rakes, wheelbarrows to rebuild his farm so he can take his family back to his farm. And come January, his farm will start reproducing, inshallah. Our aid is on the ground, and we've been in Somalia since 1993. I'm not planning to go anywhere until this drought and the Somalians don't need any more help.
Everything that has been achieved so far has only been possible thanks to your generous donations. And all of the future plans will only become a reality with your continued support. Muslim Aid thanks every one of you in helping to bring hope to people in need. It is through your generosity that we continue to serve humanity.